hip-hop elements were known. MCing, DJing, graffiti had grown. B-boy and knowledge, the pillars of the game. But a sixth emerged, adding to the flame. Comics and hip-hop, a fusion so tight. Visual storytelling, lyrics that ignite. From the pages to the beats, a seamless blend. The sixth element, where two worlds transcend.
Welcome to the Sixth Element Show, where comics and hip-hop flow. Reno and Stu, guiding the way, bringing you the culture every day. Welcome to the Sixth Element Show, where comics and hip-hop flow. Reno and Stu.
What up, dog? It is a late night. We chilling at 7:30. We normally pop it off at 7, so we are late. We apologize. Peace. What's good, EGC? I know. Stu Dog is still chiming in or clocking in, logging in, whatever you call it. Yeah, but we had some technical issues that we have since conquered. But as always, we have a good show planned, of course. And Daredevil Born Again Season 2 trailer just came out a little bit ago. We got The Boys final season trailer just dropped. Among other things, there's some new toys and action figures that have come out. We got to talk about some Star Wars action, but mostly those trailers. We're going to look at some new comics that are coming out that are going to be tying into the MCU, only they're pretending like it's not. PlayStation 6 news, some oh man, we got, I don't know, dog, we got to talk about this Marine, bro. This shit is wild. Jay and Silent Bob taking over the multiple Marvel universe and all the good shit that comes along with that. Stu Dog in the building. What up? Made new. Oh shit! What's wrong with the? Pay no attention to the screen that you see. Pay no attention to the background. There we go. All right.
Hang on, I gotta fix this heel.
You know, I told you we're having technical issues.
Yeah,
So it's a live show. We're allowed a little bit of fuck
a
up.
bit of technical difficulty. Once a month, though, just once a month, we're allowed to get one a
Very
month.
rare. Very rare.
Yeah, very rare. Yeah, if you don't use your one a month, you don't get two the next month. You go back to one.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say once a month. Not even once a month. Even it's very rare. It's very rare.
Very rare. All right.
It's
So you get a very rare.
very rare.
Very rare.
Yeah. 9.5, 9.6. I say 9.5. It's been a long day. Yeah, man. Shaw Ills. So we're gonna talk about this Daredevil joint. Daredevil Born Again Season 2 spot is packed full of new footage, including another look at the returning villain Bullseye and the black suit and all the cool shit in there. And then of course the Boys final season trailer breakdown reveals Homelander's unsettling plan for world domination, but it evades the big question about the last chapter. And also we'll break it down. The immortality race, Soldier Boy's return, and why nobody is walking away clean from this finale season of the Boys.
The comic, nobody walked away clean.
It's kind of a theme.
Yeah, comic was good though, man. I mean, I had to say they did a good job with the Boys, man. I understand that there's
comic not so great, but that's okay.
I understand with the comic, there's some things they couldn't put in the show.
Well, have you seen the comic?
Yeah, I've read a few of them.
Pretty
bad. A few of those comics. They're not that. Well, they're not that great, but
pretty bad.
Well, I put it to you
like this. It's like a fucking doodle that some guy did. Very, very poor art. The story is very two-dimensional, but the show really embellished and made it a much more rich story, I think, is and so that's why the show is really expanded on the comic and to the contrary, which is
you
not
think so?
typical. Oh yeah, a lot, a very lot. I'll show you.
I never read a whole run of the comic.
Yeah,
I've read I've read like a couple issues here and there. Nothing significant though. Like nothing that would be like, I mean, I was never immersed in the story.
Yeah, it's here you go. Here's what it looks like. Peace to the chat. Kevin Davis, what up? He said, do you think Prime Video's The Boys will get Emmy nominations for the final season? Ooh, I don't know, Corey. What's good, man? What's popping? Yeah, Kevin, I don't know, man. Emmy nods. Honestly, it fucking should. It really should. I don't know. I don't know. Award shows. The awards completely evade my understanding. There's no rhyme or reason as to who wins. It's never the best. Rarely. It's all political. These award shows, like the real artists, they don't give a fuck about these award shows. Ryan Coogler there's a tweet right now. Ryan Coogler just said, yeah, no offense to the Academy, but I really don't give a shit about the awards. He said, my award is being able to do this job for a living. And that shit is true, bro. Like, to be able to just be a filmmaker for a living, you get to write a movie, come up with an idea, gather a crew, a professional filmmaking crew. Imagine this, but this is for me, for like filmmakers and wannabe filmmakers like me. Imagine being able to, I've got an idea for a movie. I'm gonna write the shit. I can pick up my phone, have a whole fucking professional studio crew there, studios signing on millions and millions, hundreds of millions of dollars at my beck and call. And that's what I do for a living. Like, that's a charmed life, I'd say. That's a blessing. What do you have to do in life to get that reincarnation? Like, what karma? Who did I fuck over in the past life? Oh man. But The Boys, this is now I can view image. Okay, thank you. I was gonna say. So this is what happens, Stu. You see?
Wow.
That's what happens when I try to view any image. I can refresh, and there it is for a second, and then it goes white.
Is it a glitch in the matrix?
Couldn't tell you. I've tried doing all kinds of shit. There it is. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason. I've looked up many things online about like what this could be. Tried all the troubleshooting. At this point,
don't know what it is.
I've given up. But the comic, like I said, the comic, it's pretty, like I said, two-dimensional in a way. It's not where the story shines. The show is definitely an improvement, and this is a rarity. Very rare when a live action adaptation of a comic or any book or anything is better than the source material. This definitely is better. But not to, shit on it. If you like the Boys comic, that's cool. But if you read the Boys comic and you've also watched the show, there's quite a difference.
There's a big difference.
It's all for the good.
Very big difference. Yeah.
I think it's all for the better.
I mean, I like the Boys show, but I never read all the comics. And I don't think I've ever met anybody that did. I mean, it was
yeah.
Seriously, like the few I read like the first few. I think I might have read the first 5 or 6 comics, and that was it. I fell off after that. If the story isn't going anywhere or it's not doing anything I'll fall off. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna be honest.
All right.
I can name some stuff that I did read that did blow me away, like, and I couldn't stop reading it. Like,
I'm sure.
Like when I first started reading the Ultimates, Reno used to always be like, hey, you gotta read it. I was like, man, I get to it. And one day I read one of the comics, and I was like absolutely hooked. So then I started reading the rest of them, and I just kept getting more and more hooked. The story was just blowing me away. Like the way it was written, it was just so well written.
Shit. Can y'all see that? Fuck, my bad.
What?
I didn't mean to show that yet.
Even the X-Men joints, the Krakoa joints you were telling me to read. I started reading those.
Oh yeah, that's
thing.
That's the best.
Blew me away. Blew me all the way away. Like I was like, yo, like this is like I couldn't put them down. Like I was like,
let's check this trailer out.
Let's do it. And I like.
Let's peep it.
Mm,
Oh yeah.
shoot.
And this copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for the fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use permitted by copyright statute might be otherwise infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips in the balance in the fair favor of use. Blah, blah, blah. The video is made for entertainment purposes and is transformative in nature. I'm going to go ahead and slow it down and silent it, but because we can all watch it. But the point is we're going to talk about it here. So, let me swap it real quick. All right, let's get it in. All right, so he pops on and he says, "My power is absolute." First of all, at heights no one's even dreamed of. First of all, if you didn't know, The Boys is a satire about Donald Trump and his administration. The show. Homelander is a stand-in for Donald Trump, and the boys are not the boys are like us, and the seven and Vought and all that would be the administration, etc., etc., the whole white nationalist movement. But so like they'll parallel a lot of shit. Like Trump made a comment of saying something to the effect of I could I don't know. He said something. I don't know. I could slap a lady on TV and they'd still vote for me or something. Something. I don't know what he said. Something crazy. And then on The Boys, Homelander's like he eye lasers and blows someone up live on TV, and everyone's thinking, "Oh shit, he's fucked now." And then all his dumbass supporters love him for it, and it's very much all very allegorical. So
Donald Trump said he could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and nothing would ever happen to him.
Thank you. That's the one. And so that's what they'll do. So basically it was a joke about the right wing, the right side, right? Politically. It's kind of a satire on the right. But at first, the funny thing is the right really embraced the show because they didn't get the joke was on them. They thought it was a celebration of all their shit. They didn't realize, yeah, we're making fun of you dumb motherfuckers. And once that it came out, then all of a sudden the tables turned and they are bashing it now because it's clearly making fun of. But yeah, a little premise there on what we're looking at. So here's the trailer right here without further ado. But I have a bigger destiny. Well, praise be.
Mm.
And what is it? Butcher. All right, let's get to work, yeah? We think the Homelander is looking for the V1. It's FA's first iteration of Compound V. If Homelander got his hands on some, he'd be immortal. We need to run while we can, however we can. No, we hit him with the virus while it still works and kill every soup on the planet. Yeah, Butcher's got powers now. He's like fucking Venom. He's like, no. No, he's like Venom. Need you to father. I need you, father. Do you mean what? There's ice. We need to prepare America for my ascension. You're one of us now. Well, if you can't beat him, join him then. Then beat him. One last.
Homelander is a scuzz bucket, man. Somebody that have superpowers.
The only thing we have left is hope. That's beta male, bro. Or am I right? To those who seek to destroy me and non-believers and backstabbers, I offer oblivion. I die. Look at that shit. I die. I die. I die. There he is in the White House. I mean, they're not even trying to hide it anymore. Like, put him in the Oval Office.
I thought he
So you
died.
guys are friends?
I thought he
So-
died. Oh, wait a minute.
You thought what's his name died?
A-Train. I thought A-Train died.
I don't think so. I don't know. My son is honestly way more versed in the boys than I am, but it's a good looking joint.
It does look good.
It was good. Try restarting. Yeah, no, yeah. I tried all that, man. Restarting, reboot. I did all the troubleshooting. It's just a fucking nightmare. It's a nightmare. But yes, yeah, so that trailer there, what it actually confirms, so season 5 sets up the race between Butcher's soup-killing virus and Homelander's pursuit of an original Compound V formula that would make him genuinely immortal. And with Soldier Boy, a laser-eyed Butcher, radicalized Vought propaganda machine complicating every angle. And so then you have Homelander's God complex just getting a full-on upgrade. And every season of The Boys has asked the same question. How do you kill someone who can't be killed? And season 5 is done with that question. It's asking a worse one. The V1, Vaught's first iteration of Compound V, is the trailer's most consequential reveal. So a Vought scientist tells Frenchie's crew that if Homelander accesses the original formula, he achieves genuine immortality. And not harder to kill, actually immortal. And this reframes the entire final season in one beat. So the boys have spent 4 seasons operating on the assumption that Homelander has a ceiling, right? That the right weapon, the right moment, the right combination of circumstances, in some way, they're going to be able to bring him down. V1 removes that ceiling entirely. So the mission is no longer kill him before he kills us. It's stop him from becoming something that cannot be stopped at all. And the trailer's opening image of Homelander calm, adored, declaring his absolute power to the world. That's not villain swagger. That's a man who genuinely believes that the upgrade is already inevitable. And he's not wrong to believe it. But the virus, Butcher's nuclear option, has Gen V fingerprints all over it. So if you guys have been paying attention to The Boys, there's a spin-off show called Gen V, about a younger generation, right, of these soups. And so yeah, while Homelander's chasing immortality, Butcher's crew is chasing extinction. Frenchie explicitly names the goal: kill every soup on the planet. The vehicle is the virus, the same soup targeting pathogen in the Gen V show that Gen V spent its season setting up and detonating. And this is the show's most morally live wire. So it's a virus that kills every superhuman, doesn't discriminate between Homelander and Kimiko, right? Good guys, bad guys, which in The Boys, 90% of soups are bad. They're all bad, right? There's a couple good ones that are like on The Boys teams, Kimiko, obviously. But between the Deep and Starlight, right, who's a good one, The Boys genocide option, it kills the people that they're trying to protect as collateral damage alongside the ones that they're trying to stop and protect them from. And so the race, the final season is structuring, infect Homelander with the virus before he injects V1 and becomes immune to any biological attack, and miss that window, and neither option works anymore. So it's a countdown built out of 2 weapons of mass destruction pointed on opposite directions, and the boys are holding one of them, and Homelander is getting the other one. So Soldier Boy's back, and he's the funniest problem in the room. The comic relief. Jensen Ackles returning from cryostasis, much like Captain America was frozen. So that kind of thing is the trailer's biggest crowd moment, and the dialogue around it tells you exactly how the show's going to deploy him. Right? Homelander asks if Soldier Boy fucked him, meaning betrayed him, and the season 3 wound that's never fully healed. Soldier Boy, freshly defrosted and several decades out of cultural context, responds. He says, "Is this some kind of incest thing?" And the exchange is doing work. So it establishes that Soldier Boy hasn't processed the father-son dimension of his relationship with Homelander. He's Homelander's father. That's the whole. And so he's still operating on 1970s logic in a 2024 crisis, and he hates Homelander, but he hates Homelander. You know, hates doesn't automatically translate to useful allies. So his season 3 alliance with Butcher collapsed precisely because Soldier Boy's self-interest always wins. And so the wild card framing is deliberate. And in the finale, where both sides are moving, towards this weapon of mass destruction, and for one side, Soldier Boy is a very unpredictable variable that is with nuclear level power, and the emotional maturity of a man who's been frozen since cocaine and disco were king. The combination is either the key to everything or the thing that blows up the plan from the inside. But it's stoked to see Butcher, I think, having powers. He's got laser eyes, nothing left to lose. He's definitely the most dangerous entity here. Carl Urban, one of my favorite, newer actors. His Butcher looks physically destroyed in the trailer. Dark veins, right? The fucked up, complexion, the body that's clearly paying the price for being repeatedly banging the temp V, abusing it on top of the brain tumor that we confirmed that he had in season 3 finale. And so he should be dying, but the V that he keeps using, and so he's firing laser beams from his eyes, he's flipping cars over, he's peak physical whatever. And so his line to Soldier Boy crystallizes the final season's thesis for his character. If you can't beat him, join him, then fucking beat him. That's not a strategy. That's just a man who has collapsed the distance between himself and the thing that he's been hunting for 5 seasons. Butcher is back on the V permanently, by the look of it, and he's probably going to go out that way, because he's made a calculation that his body doesn't matter anymore if it gets the job done. He's on a suicide mission, bonsai, the whole deal. And so this is the show's most interesting, final season setup, because it asks whether Butcher, who's essentially become a soup now, to fight Soups, who's already lost the argument as that he's been making since season 1, which is that Soups have to die. No Soups, right? So he became the monster, right? The question is whether it matters if the monster wins, but that's the depth of the show. Vought, right? Vought is that company that created the serum, that I guess you would call it, that created the Soups, and they did it for financial reasons, for marketing reasons. Like, it's kind of like a play on the MCU and the right wing politics. So it's kind of like how the MCU marketed and made
millions and billions,
made marketing tools and merch out of these superheroes that a lot of people held dear with nobility and had had moral code and compass and all that, and then they sort of cheapened them and made them into these commercial whatever IPs, whatever. So that's kind of what they're saying. But I said it. The trailer supporting Chaos is rich. You got the Deeps saying, with the beta male comment on the podcast, and it's definitely a satire, satirical move in the footage. So Vaught's propaganda operation has evolved from basically traditional media control into the manosphere, streaming rants about beta energy designed to radicalize followers into the cult of Homelander. It's Charlie Kirk, right? It's people, it's internet social media shit. It's not a joke. It's a commentary on where real world radicalization pipelines are actually operating, and the show is naming the mechanism directly. So, and then Stan Edgar's return signals the chaos that finally outrun even the architects. Giancarlo Esposito's Edgar built much of the infrastructure that made Homelander possible. And in the trailer, Jesus fucking H Christ, who's blowing me the fuck up? Yeah, he's no longer directing the experiment, right? He's inside the experiment. He's part of it now. Starlight in civilian clothes telling the group to run confirms that the boys are operating from a position of defensive desperation, rebellion, the rebels kind of, rather than being in control. 4 seasons of fighting, and they're still mostly reacting. The closing shot with Kimiko and Frenchie actually means the trailer ending this way. It's a moment of friendship amid everything. Not a breather. It's a targeting mechanism. The Boys has always used its character tenderness as a pre-detonator for the worst emotional gut punches. So when there's something like this happening, the show is telling you exactly what it values. The human connection underneath all the gore and the politics, but that shit's coming. And especially because it's about to put that connection in the blast radius. And so, the whole Kimiko Frenchie closing isn't reassurance that things are have a happy ending. It's a reminder of the stakes. How the show goes. When we see this shit, we know it's about to be really tragic.
Go down.
Yeah, delivered, specifically so you feel the cost when the finale starts collecting. Boys season finale 5, season 5, platform Prime Video, release date April 8th. Core race: Butcher's soup killing virus versus Homelander's V1 immortality serum. We got Jensen Ackles coming back as Soldier Boy from the cryostasis. Butcher terminally ill, back on V, laser-eyed, scorched earth mode. New threat level: Homelander achieving genuine immortality via V1. Endgame scenario, gotta stop it. Manosphere radicalization pipelines, the political via the Deeps podcast will be there. And then the apocalyptic tone. But Kimiko and Frenchie are still standing together, that kind of vibe. And so that's kind of what you take away from it. Questions, class?
Yeah.
What up, Raw Talk?
I just thought that
Daddy
A
duty.
Train. I thought A Train was dead. I don't know why. I thought he died. I don't know.
That's what you.
Because I haven't seen it in a while. Like the last time I watched it, it's been a minute since I watched it, and I didn't watch. Let's see. I got all the way up to like maybe the end of season 3 or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, in season 3, yes, A Train confronts Blue Hawk, whose actions have caused harm to his brother. And during the confrontation, A Train uses his super speed to kill Blue Hawk, but this sort of takes a toll on him, and yeah, he seems like he's having a heart attack, and he falls out, and it led many to believe that he died. Despite that dramatic scene, though, it is revealed that A Train survives in a later episode. So they show him recovering in a hospital. So if you didn't catch that, you would never know. You would have thought he died. So that's all that is.
Yeah, because I was like, man, I was like, A Train back?
Yeah. No, the train is A-OK. The A Train is A-OK.
Yeah. Well, this would be a good season. I'm definitely gonna catch up. Watch this last season.
Oh yeah, got to.
It's been a good ride. I can't say it hasn't. They put a lot into it. Glad they did. People don't have as much faith in the live action Kratos movie they're trying to make. I mean, God of War movies, but we'll see. They might surprise us.
You'd be surprised.
Well, they showed a trailer already, like like a small little, I guess, look to see people's reaction, and
Mm.
it wasn't good. Everybody was like, Prado, a trade. I don't know. It just didn't look good. It looked, I don't know. It just looked. It looked like it was computer generated, like it was AI generated,
Mm.
like an AI generated thing.
Fucking AI. Fucking AI, bro.
Yes. And I finally watched Old Country for No Man. It's good. It's
No
good.
Country for Old Men? Yeah,
Yeah, I finally watched No Country for Old Men. It's good, man. It's good.
it's a classic.
It's real good. I don't understand why Josh Brolin. Okay, you find the money. Everybody's dead, and I mean everybody's dead. You could take the coat, or you could take the money. He took the money. I don't understand why he went back. When he had the money, and why he never checked the money anyway for like a transmitter or something like that. Because the money had a transmitter in it, and I don't understand why he never checked it. Like and then he went back trying to give the dude water that was already done. Dude gonna be dead by the time you get back there. Like, I don't. That was my only.
Yeah.
You gotta have a moment with the movie. Like, why he do that?
Yeah.
I was like, why?
Yeah, that's the one thing that. Well, I think he goes back to because he realizes he left something that would identify him or something. I believe, or I forget.
No, he was laying in the bed, and he was like,
He already had the money.
he had the money. He took two of the guns. He
Yeah.
took the SMG.
I haven't watched it in years. I
And he
forget
took
exactly why he goes back.
He took the nickel plated 45, and
Yeah.
he was laying in the bed. Remember, he was laying in the bed. He
Yeah.
was like, "Oh hell no!" And then he got up. He filled up an empty gallon jug of water, and he went back out there, and he went straight to the truck.
Oh,
What he do was, and remember, he parked his truck on the hill, and then the other Mexicans had showed up, and they started shooting at him.
so the
And
dumbass reason of why he went back was to give the guy water.
water,
He was
yeah.
sitting there knowing that the guy was dying and starving and dying of thirst or whatever, and he wanted. I don't.
It just got to his conscience, yeah.
Stupid move. Yeah, got to his
Yeah.
conscience. That's what it was. And that dumb move is what sets the movie off. That's how he.
That's how he gets hunted. And all. Yeah, he didn't check the money he didn't check the money or nothing.
Yeah, unfortunate. But I'm glad he didn't because we got a great movie out of it.
Yes, we did. That was good. That was really, really good. It was real good. Real good movie.
Yeah.
Glad to add that to the collection.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's chop up this Daredevil trailer.
Let's get it.
Where we at? Oh, so out of all the Diddy shit that we learned and talked about,
something new.
Well, I guess not because it's a couple months old at this point, but no one made a big deal of the fact that we learned why Diddy had these freak offs and why he would let these porn star dudes fuck his girl and shit. It's in a Vlad interview. One of the porn dude, it's in one of the porn guys. I just watched it today. I couldn't believe it. Even Vlad was like, okay, here's what happens. So the porn guy, the porn star dude that Diddy flies him out, his wife approaches him, Diddy's girlfriend, and approaches him, DMs him, and then long story short, flies him out to LA. They do the freak offs. That brings him in as an escort. They watches him fuck his wife, blah, blah, blah. So during their whole many sessions, like he stays out there with them in LA for a while, and many sessions, just him and his wife and Diddy. And Diddy's girl and him, and basically Diddy would watch him fuck his girl, and then I guess the guy would leave, and then Diddy would maybe do his thing, and then the guy would come back in and fuck the girl again. So one of these fuckings was recorded accidentally on the porn guy's phone. Diddy recorded it with the porn guy's phone by mistake. So there was one of these sessions on the porn guy's phone, and he kept it, and he showed it to Vlad. Him and Vlad watched it. Vlad discussed what he saw and showed a still image, not of the thing in question, but of the room, red light on, and the whole thing. And apparently, the reason why Diddy does this, and he told this directly to the porn dude, is he said, I can give my girl anything. I got all the money. I can buy her anything she wants. But what I can't give her is that. And he points at his dick. The porn dude's dick. Can't give her dick.
Damn.
Apparently, Diddy has micro penis. It's a deformity. And the guy said Diddy's penis. So Vlad said, like, I watched it, and he's like, bro, and he said, and I'm trying to say this in the most heterosexual way possible, but like, Diddy's sitting over on the couch pleasuring himself, and all you see is his hand, and he's like, where is his shit? And the dude's like, it's very small. And the guy, and Vlad's like, okay, I know you measure your dick. You're a porn star. You guys measure dicks. You know what dicks go by. And he's like, how many inches would you say? And he's like, it's maybe 3 inches. And
so like the size, so like the O-ring. So like an O-ring.
Yeah, so Diddy tells him, yeah, like an O-ring, like 3 1/4 inches, yeah. And so it's no longer than a G.I. Joe. And so Diddy told him. Diddy like fucking admitted, he like told him, he's like, that's basically what we're doing here. Like, I'm paying you to fuck my girl with a giant penis because I have no dick. And basically, and what the dude said was, what he didn't understand was what he would do is he would come in the room, Diddy would sit there, he'd fuck his girl, and then Diddy be like, okay, cool. He would high five him, he would dap him up, and then send him out to the other other room to watch TV, get room service, take a nap, whatever we wanted to do. While Diddy would then, I assume, fuck his girlfriend with his micro penis, and then a couple hours later, the girlfriend comes out to the porn dude and he's like, hey, want to come back in? Calls him back in. They do another session. So like, that's what's going on here. That's what these freaky, he's not this sex crazed freak. He's a deformed freak with a micro penis, and he's hiring people to fuck his girl for him.
Wow.
I'm going to show you the video so you know I'm not just making all this up. You can't make this up. Okay? You can't make this up.
And I thought I was blown away by Trump saying he's going into Cuba next. Oh, damn, I guess there's something that tops something else every day.
The video is called Sly Diggler on doing freak-offs with Diddy and 50 Cent's BM, baby mama. Diddy has 3 inches. I have video. Part 1, Vlad TV.
I'm left speechless on this one. I really am.
All right. Rad, what up?
Rad.
How big do you think Diddy is? I mean, I was trying not to look as much as possible, but it's hard not to see it. But I would say maybe a couple inches, maybe 3. I don't know. 3 inches? Yeah, it's 3. Yeah, that's.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Is it real clear and shit?
Yeah, for me, yeah. So it's gotta be clear for them.
All right. Hang on, let me make sure the hang on, the sound ain't even on, man. You tripping. All right. Now it's gonna be real clear.
I was trying. Yeah, I mean, he's not that large in that area. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, someone who is in the adult industry, and guys in that industry always measure themselves, and that's used as a marketing ploy and everything else like that. How big do you think Diddy is?
I mean, I was trying not to look as much as possible, but it's hard not to see it. But I would say maybe a couple inches, maybe 3. I don't know. Like,
3 inches.
Yeah, it's
3.
Yeah, that's from what I seen. Yeah.
Right, because when
you
we
see
watch
the video, it's like,
I saw the video. I saw the video, and yeah, as he's pleasuring
I ain't
himself.
trying to judge the man on his.
I'm not judging him either, but
you know,
in this
that's
video,
what he got.
in this video, he's pleasuring himself, and all you can see is his hand. That's it. You can't see nothing else.
That's just what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
I looked this up. This is a condition called micropenis.
Yeah.
There's a name for this.
On my phone, so it just.
Well, you actually ended up with a video of a freak off with Diddy and 50's baby mother on your phone.
Yeah, he accidentally recorded on my phone, so it stayed there.
It stayed there.
Yeah,
and while you and I break, you actually showed me this video.
Yeah. So yeah.
I was not prepared for what I saw in that video. I was not prepared. Because as we're watching, and it's got you and the girl, suddenly you see an oiled up Diddy walk by the camera. Now I knew, for some reason, I just thought the baby oil was for the other people. I didn't realize that he was baby oiled as well.
Yeah. He stayed oiled up as well.
Stayed oiled up.
That's his thing.
Okay, so that was something I was not prepared for. But then there was something else that I was not prepared for.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to say this in the most heterosexual way possible right now. I'm really struggling with this to actually say this out loud. All right. But when you said that he wasn't well endowed, I was not prepared for what I saw in this video.
Yeah, he's a smaller guy. Well, I mean, I don't know how to put it, but yeah, I mean, he's not that large in that area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how this wasn't the headline. Like, why was this not in 50's documentary is what I'm saying. Why was this not
50 documentary?
That should have been the main thing. But I don't know. I mean,
he controlled all the information that went into it. So
no, you know why I think 50 left it out? I think it would have given sympathy. People would have had sympathy. People would have had sympathy and not seen him as such a monster and a devil and an evil fuck and just this
100%
loon. They would have had sympathy. Yeah, and that's why 50 left it out.
Like I said, he controlled the information, and he did it to trolling. Like he going through something with T.I. right now. Right? He just did it to trolling and make him look bad. That was his mission, and he did that.
He did that. Now, Daredevil 2, season 2. Sorry about the break there. I had to segue. Daredevil season 2. Let's see this trailer, and then I'll bust it up for you.
We're going to bust up the trailer, man.
Yeah, man. One bust it. Now, this one's really actually only 30 seconds long. It's very short. So, without.
Disclaimer.
This has gotten so out of hand.
I like the black suit. Was it not playing? Yeah. Okay. Here you have no sound.
Yeah, so he's like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, he's like, yeah, these the logo here. We finally get to see the logo, which we did not get to see in the first trailer or in the first season. I mean, or any iteration of live action Daredevil. So that's really cool. And then, like I said, Daredevil Kingpin was all scrawny and shit in the first beginning of the first season. He was just eating like egg whites, and he was like super scrawny. And then by the end of the first season, he's eating big ass mountains of pasta with like 5 links of sausage on top. He's just like bulking up and becoming comic book accurate giant Kingpin. There he is in his black suit. That's the guy from Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
You ever see Better Call Saul?
Never watched.
Fuck, you ever watch Breaking Bad at least?
No, I watched Breaking Bad.
You never seen Breaking Bad?
No, never watched. Not one episode. Everybody talk about it like it's the best thing since pockets on pants. Never watched.
All right. All right. You have to remedy this, bro. You're missing out on major American art masterpieces. Breaking Bad,
watched.
phenomenal. No Country for Old Men. Breaking Bad's next. Breaking Bad's next. Oh shit. Fucking yeah, Better Call Saul. Great villain, amazing villain in Better Call Saul. And so can't wait to see what he does here. He was a sword master. I mean, he's a great villain in Daredevil too, but just taking the city back, throwing batons at cops. There's a Bullseye, Karen Page wielding pistols, Kingpin knocking fools out, Jessica Jones talking shit. March 24th.
So I read that when they do that, when they add like so how they put Jessica Jones,
Yeah,
Daredevil. So each time they do one of these series, I think she's next, and then they're gonna put Luke Cage in hers, and then he's next, and then they're gonna put Iron Fist in that, and he's next. So each one is an introduction to them, not only to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but also as an introduction to their shows being, put back on Disney Plus and redone. So the way Disney wants them to be. But with the exception of Iron Fist, I thought Netflix did a damn good job.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think the season, the trailer, the season 2 will have Mayor Wilson Fisk continue to corrupt New York City, hunting vigilantes and Daredevil especially, while Murdock fights back from the shadows. The first season was full of shocks and twists and deaths, and but the creator Dario Scartapane promises that season 2 will take things even further. An interview with SFX magazine, the showrunner for Daredevil said, "You'll see some of these episodes that we were able to really let it rip in the way that we might not have been able to last season." Alongside Charlie Cox, returning cast members, from the whole show, but they're adding in, of course, Kristen Ritter as Jessica Jones, daughter of the late John Ritter. Shout out to Jack Tripper. Matt Lillard as the mysterious character known as Mr. Charles. You know how Matt Lillard is in Daredevil? Matt Lillard look him up. You'll know who he is when you see him. You may not know him by name, but you've seen him in a bunch of movies. He got into the Daredevil show because he's the dungeon master for the showrunner and like the people making the show. Like he's their dungeon master. So if you don't know what that is, if you play Dungeons and Dragons, the dungeon master is the kind of the guy that leads the game, and
Yes.
he's the one telling you, you know, you know, you walk into a cave and you see you know, some green shit on the wall. What do you do? That kind of thing. So Daredevil Born Again season 2 premieres Disney Plus March 24th, and looks good so far. Season 1 a little slow, but I think we have to watch it as a whole. We cannot watch season 1 and just be like, oh, there wasn't enough Daredevil. You have to watch season 1 and season 2 together as a big story, and then hopefully the ratio of Daredevil will balance out. Yeah.
I didn't. You know what? The ones that the first was it 2-3 seasons on Netflix. I never had a problem with the pacing or the lack of Daredevil. It's just when Disney got it, it was lack of Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
When they started doing it, but when Netflix did it, it was well balanced. It was fine the way it did. Because each episode he would go out at night. So whatever he did during the day, he did it. He talked. They set it all up. Then he would go out at night and be Daredevil. Like it was smooth the way they did it. I really liked it. I really thought it was good. So
yeah, me too.
You know, yeah, everybody that has a problem with the pacing, I can agree with you since Disney had it, yeah. But when Netflix had it, that wasn't a problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here's their logo.
That's dope.
Tweeted. What else we got? Mezco Toys reveals 112 collective TMNT Splinter figure. Mezco Splinter. That's pretty cool. Oh, so these are the Star Wars joints you're talking about, right?
Yeah, you got Maul.
I
pre-ordered all of them.
I first
Maul, I got the guy on the right. I didn't get her. I don't know my son.
I just don't like. Yeah, I really hate the colors they used for her. That's my problem. But like almost like pink skin. I don't know. I think she should be more dark red.
Yeah.
And then just the pastel, everything just so pastel. It just.
She's from the show, right?
Yeah. But then Maul here looks great, and he's got this really cool cloak poncho thing. And he's got his mechanical legs. So like I have a Darth Maul, but I've got like pre-battle with Qui-Gon Maul. This is post Qui-Gon battle Maul. This is after Qui-Gon cut him in half. Or sorry, Obi-Wan. And there he is.
Dope.
That's gonna be his new apprentice. But she should be red just like he is. Her tattoos should be and then she'll eventually have tattoos all over like he does. I don't know why she's so fucking pink, and maybe she will be in the show, but I don't know. I really just don't like how this figure looks at all. Do not want to pay $30 for this. No, sir. No. 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 Can't do it. I just can't. I passed. This one though, she looks pretty badass. Yeah, there's a lot of detail there. She's got a lot of intricate shit going on. With the helmet on, of course, and the yeah.
Did you get her or you passed?
Dual pistols.
Did you get her or you just was like, nah?
No, I got her.
Okay.
That looks pretty badass. I got her because I'm hoping that we get to see the show before this comes out. And if she's really cool in the show, then I'll keep her. But if she's not that interesting or she's just there barely at all, I'm going to cancel this pre-order. Because there's another character, Zori Bliss. No, what was her name? I think it was Zori Bliss. I don't know. Really cool looking fucking character that was going to be in the prequel, one of the sequel trilogy. I mean, one of the new Star Wars. And she had a dope ass looking helmet. She was a really cool looking just character. And I bought the figure and was all excited to look. And then we finally see her in the movie, and she's in the movie like 2 minutes. It was just ridiculous. And so, if this is another dud like that, I will cancel it so fucking fast. I'm tired of wasting my money on this Black Series nonsense. Black Series has been really losing, dropping the ball. But this small figure is a success.
Yeah, I agree.
A triumph.
Yeah, you see right there. I like the cloak.
Cloak is dope. The eyes are really well painted.
Yeah, you look right.
I mean, the detail in the eyes is really cool. The eyes have the Sith yellow with the red border around the yellow, and they're really well detailed and nice and big. And then this guy I had to get, he looks really cool. His cloak is like quilted, like
I ordered him too.
Seamed. See the seam on the quilt? Like folded and okay, versus look at the edge of his cloak, right? Look along the edges. See, it's just a piece of cloth that they cut. Nothing to it. Very, very cheaply made. This one, they fucking sewed. They sewed these stitch lines down each side. See that? That is amazing.
Yeah.
Great design of this character. I really like the design. We'll have to see how it's executed in person, but looks pretty good. This is the 11th brother, one of the Inquisitors. Cool look. It's got like a skull of a bird.
Well, I do like them.
Yeah, I thought they were great.
I got 3 out of 4. I'll tell you that. So,
yeah, I got 3. I got 3 out of 4. All right, I think I'll end up with 3 out of 4. Yeah. Walmart Collector Con will be coming in. It will be let's see, March 19th through the 20th. So not this weekend that we're in now, not the following one, but the one after that. Where I will be at GalaxyCon, barring acts of God. And we'll be doing our show from there. That'll be cool. So we got the Night Creeper, Dire Tech with the Night Creeper.
Walmart has them on sale. I'm selling them all on 24.
Yeah, well, this guy will be available on the 19th at Walmart. You can't get him yet.
Did you order Night Creeper?
You can't get him yet. You can't order him yet. You can't order him until what do you call it?
The 19th.
Yeah. Oh wow, look at Sharky. Shark Eye View is in. He made it into toynewsy.com. That's our homie Shark Eye's video right there. He got the Red Dog and Taurus figures already.
Damn.
And did a really cool review, but look at that beard. That's a glorious beard. A stash. Little shark tooth necklace. The face details, the head sculpts, unmatched in the game. But they're gonna look great with Mercer.
It looks dope. Mercer and Red Dog look dope.
Oh yeah. But you can pick these up right now. You can pre-order these guys, I think, already. Yeah.
Are they up for pre-order? I don't know if I pre-ordered. I think I pre-ordered them. Oh, I
You
check.
best. These are all over the fucking East Coast now, Stu. You can get these now. You can get them from Target. Yeah. New Jersey Devil just came on. He was like, they're finally on the East Coast. Target's got them.
Might as well be here the 22nd.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just waiting for mine. This shit is just gonna be amazing. Snake Eyes video game. Not been canceled, apparently. Yesterday it was announced that Hasbro was shutting down Atomic Arcade. However, they have stated that the Snake Eyes video game has not been canceled. When more details about the video game come available, we'll be sure to update you here. So this is a little scene from Snake Eyes right there. There's the Arashikage sword with the blood on it. You can see
the word on the street is that Hasbro's trying to put out. They're trying to put out some games. They want to put out some. They want
to hop into the game world. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down. This is a real decorated Snake Eyes. He's got the green, looks like a green sort of, maybe a turban or something tied around his neck there, and he's got like a red rope going around. He's got some sort of green leather sort of padding up here, a little piece of thing in his suit, and he's got some bracers, the dragon on him, highly detailed with some color. He's not just going to be solid black, which sucks for us purists, but it does look pretty amazing with the burgundy ropes on his arm and stuff like that. That's pretty cool look. I mean, it's not traditional Snake Eyes, but if it's dope enough, we'll take it. If it's dope enough, we'll accept it. This ugly ass shit. Fuck. God. Can you believe they're doing this bullshit?
Not even interested. Not even interested.
I don't know, man. I can't believe it.
Casual toy collector salute. Yeah, I can't even.
Guys, what up?
Yeah, I can't even. Yeah. Like, there's no need for it.
Nah, this is just more repaint. They've already put this exact same figure out twice. With Starduster and the original Duke. This is just another repaint of the same figure. I don't see why we need it. This is just for basically the MAGA fans of G.I. Joe, I think would probably love this, but just put a MAGA hat, put MAGA right on his helmet.
MAGA on his helmet?
Yeah. Just put MAGA on his helmet.
Is he the only one, or are they coming out with more figures like that?
There's 4 of them. I don't know why that everyone is just showing this Duke one now. There's 4 of them. So, and I forget who the other 3 are, but I think Falcon, maybe Scarlet, and forget the other one. Yeah, they're butt.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're butt to me. Really cool things happening with Motu. In the what's this? Oh, that's nice. Vintage collection. Is this a new line? Shown below via Mattel are official images for Master of the Universe Masterverse Vintage Collection Beastman figure, likely to be offered Walmart CollectorCon. Oh wow, this guy is cool. He looks great. What I love about this figure, guys, is that it's the colors and the look basically of the 80s figure with like modern articulation, modern build. But he just looks like the 80s, just as cheap and wonderful as ever. I love it. But what I wanted to show you is this shit, bro. Mondo. You know how Mondo does the big 12-inch figures and they're like $250?
Yeah.
Well, they're coming out with a new line. That will be 6 inches, like 6-inch figures. And they're like $80 to 90. This is a big one, I think. Yeah, this is a big one. But we haven't. That's the 12-inch ones. But the new ones are coming out. I forget what they're called, but I'll show you them right now.
That's how it's not bad. It's just the price. In this tariff-driven economy, that price is kind of steep.
They're called Motu 200X. So this is the Mondo, giant 12-inch figure shrunk down into a 1/12 scale. And this is really good news for people that, well, this guy's 7.25 inches. I mean, that is just right along the scale with like all of our figures here, classified, Marvel Legends, whatever, because He-Man's pretty fucking tall, so that's okay. But yeah, those are badass. I'm excited because I really wanted the Skeletor, but I'm not paying $300 for any figure in the world. I don't care. But this guy here is a shrunken down 7.5-inch version with all the same features as the big, dope one. Look at that cape. Look at the cloth, layers and shit, 3 layers, all that detail.
That bad. Now Skeletor, does he come with his staff?
Oh,
I'd like to see how detailed that is, because that's what kind of makes him the staff with the ram head.
He said he's gonna fuck with it, not for MAGA reasons though. I was just kidding about the MAGA thing. I was just kidding. It's red, white, and blue, and super patriotic. But no. Yeah. I mean, I just was never like a big fan of Duke anyway, and like, I don't know. I'm not one of those guys that's like Kaz. Like a lot of collectors want to collect the whole line and shit like that, and that's great. I'm not trying to collect the entire line. I don't want every figure they come out with. You know what I mean? Like I only want specific figures. Cause I have had a lot of fucking buyer's remorse lately, dude. I've so many figures that I end up getting. I'm like, why the fuck did I waste my money on this shit? I don't even like it. Like I don't even care about it. And it's like I bought it because like it was the new one. It's the new, and it's like, whoa, like, and so I've slowed down a lot, and I've gotten very picky, I'll say. So I'm very picky now, and it has to be a figure that I like had as a kid. Honestly, like that's pretty much the criteria. If I don't recognize it from when I was a kid, if it didn't exist when I was a kid, at least, then I'm passing on it. That's one. Unless it's some shit that was missing from the original line that we always wished we had, and now they've made it, that kind of shit I'll definitely be into as well. But if it was never on my mind as a kid, then I don't get the same feeling from it when I buy it that I'm looking for, right? It's like why I collect this shit, for a certain feeling. I've it's all dopamine. That's all this shit is. This is why we do this. It's why we're into this fucking addiction of plastic crack. It's all to fill a need. But it doesn't scratch that itch unless it was something from my childhood. And I had to learn that. Like it took me a while to figure that shit out, because when I first started collecting, I was going out buying Marvel Legends and figures that I just thought looked cool. And I started off specifically buying characters and figures that were not popular or I had never even seen before. Like I was trying to find the weirdest shit that just looked really cool and interesting, because like I thought I would get bored with characters and figures that I knew so well or had or whatever, or were so iconic or mainstream. But as I had that collection, I think Blaze came. My son was like, he's like, yeah. He's like, why don't you have none of the iconic, like, where's the Avengers and shit? And I was like, fuck that. Like, I don't want that commercial shit, that mainstream shit. And then I was like, but I do though. That is what I want. I do want that. I want that iconic, nostalgic thing you get, and I want it to be symbolic and iconic in a way. And like when I when I show this to people, and I don't want to have to explain who any of these characters are. Like I want it to be very much, oh, you know who that is, and look, oh, there's such and such. Like
Right. Or they can
I
walk
don't
up
want,
like, yo, that's Superman or that's Joker. I know what you
yeah,
mean.
yeah, and like for example, the GI Joe Classified, and this is a hard one because I really want the original 13 figures, but they've changed how they look so much from the original
13.
design that they're just green army men. They're just generic figures in green army costume. If I had them lined up on the shelf, you would not be able to walk up and pick out who each one was. Most of these original 13 classified figures, if you fucking shook them up in a box and gave them to someone, they could not pick out and tell you who each name was. There's no way. They're so far off. A couple of them, yeah, but for the most part, no. And I feel I'm getting ripped off. I'm buying this Green Army guy, and you told me it's Zap, and you put a plastic bazooka in the package, and oh, I guess it's Zap. But if someone sees it on my shelf, are they gonna know it's Zap? If I don't tell them, oh, this is Zap, and this is, I don't want to fucking do that. And maybe that's just some weird shit. I don't know, but I don't know.
No,
Call me crazy.
no. You. A lot of people feel the same way. People feel the same way.
I know a lot of people collect for different reasons, though, and that's the thing. Like, I'm not ever ragging on how someone else collects or a toy that someone else might like. If I say it's trash or I don't like it, blah blah. Like, I know one man's treasure is another man's junk, and vice versa. And a lot of the shit I collect, most people would have no interest in, and that's fine with me. So, like, I don't care. Like, it's like, so I'm not out here critiquing figures and toys saying like, oh, this is good, this is bad, buy this, don't buy this. I'm a very personal collector, and so that's kind of what I want other people to do too. You know, collect what you love. Don't collect what someone told you is dope, and don't not collect something. You know, because a lot of people do that shit too. You know.
No, you're right. They do. I'll collect what I like. Like, I don't like it, not getting it. Like the one figure we passed on, the guy with the big machine gun, the Cobra heavy machine gun. He's like, that's a made up character.
Right.
Like, yeah, he won't be making it to the. He won't unless like I'll keep it a buck. I'm in the store. He's on sale. He's like $9 on the clearance rack. All right, cool. We can get him then.
Yeah.
You know, but to actively go out and hunt and seek and like we did all the other figures, you know, we've been through when it comes to getting some of these. Well, we get pre-orders. Yeah. We've been through hell trying to get some of these figures before scalpers get them. I mean, literally, like it's Reno. I tell you, it's been a journey.
It's the fun of it, though. I mean, that's why
and it is like we didn't get we didn't get the first one of Dr. Mindbender.
Nope.
Retro card bound.
We didn't even get the first Crystal Ball, even though I ordered it and had the pre-order for Crystal Ball. When that shit came out, they fucking canceled my pre-order and said, sorry about your luck. They're all sold out now.
Yeah, and then we got doubles. I was getting doubles in the mail for a minute. I mean,
yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, you name it, we've been through it. But with that, Reno, I gotta go. I've hung on as long as I could.
Yeah, no, I know. We gotta wrap. We started late, guys. I do apologize, but sorry, so sorry. But it is Stu Dog's work night, so we do have to wrap it. But we'll be back up and on. We'll be popping in. We'll be back of course Wednesday, every Wednesday and Saturday. But we'll see you guys later tonight. On Kaz's show. Casual Toy Collector, go check him out. 10 o'clock, the after party. We'll see you guys there. Have a good night.
Send me that link, man. Yeah, send me that link.
See that link. Oh,
I can't, Joe, but I can watch. I can definitely watch.
You gotta go. Just go to hang on. Well, I'll text you a link. Never mind. Yeah,
just
man.
text it.
Go check out Casual Toy Collector Show. And
I'll
of course,
I'll be in the
and
chat.
there'll also be a link in the chat that if you click on that link or use that link, you can actually join the show on the camera. You know, come in and be on the show as well. So that's a dope feature. So yeah, look out for that, and we'll see y'all there. And we'll see you guys here next. There it is right there. Bong,
Okay.
youtube.com/at Casual Toy Collector.
Okay.
There it is.
I can make that. I'll figure it out. I'll get it.
It's youtube.com at Casual Toy Collector.
Yeah, I can remember that.
You know, basic goodness. Bim. Bam.
Bim salabim. We'll be there.
All right, y'all. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys next Wednesday. Have a good rest of your weekend, and we'll catch you at the after party. Don't forget what we tell you.
Be water, my friend.